In this video, we will go through how you can configure in third-party integrations and how everything works regarding external services with our Eightshift Forms plugin. So in the global settings, you have a list of all available integrations that you can activate. You pretty much for each and every one just need to add some API key that you can find on that external service. So here Mailer and Jira and Clearbit are a little bit different, but because Mailer is not a third-party service, but it's only like a mailer or a PHP mailer service that you already have inside of the WordPress. So pretty much Mailer doesn't have any specific configurations here in the global settings, except like for the after submit redirected URL, but all of the configurations are located inside of a specific form settings. Here in the Mailer, you can see all the Mailer specific stuff. So here if the integration has some specific options regarding your specific form, then it will be listed here. If not, you can find everything in the global settings. So pretty much go to the global settings, turn on the integration that you would like, and go into that integration in the sidebar and or here click edit and just configure the details for that third-party service. For example, let's take MailChimp. I'll click on the MailChimp. You need to add for the MailChimp the API key. You can input the API key here directly, or you can use, for developers, you can use the global variable here that you can find in our documentation under the PHP global variables here. So you have a list of all the API keys, tokens, and stuff like that that you can use for each individual integration. Just put that in your WP config and provide the key, and in that way you can be sure that the key is not directly stored on the server, but you can use that from the secrets or something like that. So when the key is added, you need to save that key, and you can click here to test the API connection. If everything is okay, the forms do like a simple ping to the API. If they return success, so everything is okay and you're ready to use this third-party service. For each integration, you have some of the options: a redirect URL after the submit, maybe a fallback emails, help. So every integration has something like this, like for help, where you can find your API key, token, and stuff like that. Just follow these steps and you can easily find all the details. For example, maybe some of the integrations have more options, for example, like this, max upload size, stuff like that. HubSpot has some additional options, stuff like that here and stuff like that. So it's, as I said earlier, Mailer and Jira are a little bit different because for all of these third-party integrations, they provide the fields that we use to populate our forms and communicate with their service. But for the Mailer is just local, so it's just basic builder. It doesn't have any third-party service. Also Jira doesn't have ability to create forms on their end and provide the API data for their forms. So what we do with Jira is that you are able to configure every field in your so you pretty much create a form in WordPress, and then you need to configure, okay, this field in WordPress, field name represents that field in Jira ticket, so it can be matched later on. Also, we support for the Jira self-hosted version, Jira as a service and stuff like that. For the Clearbit is a little bit specific here because Clearbit it's an enrichment tool that you can add additional data depending on your email. So this service is only available on HubSpot at this point. So when this feature is active, you can select all the fields that you would like to use and then go into HubSpot in the Clearbit tab. I don't have it here right now, and map your HubSpot fields with your Clearbit fields, and that field will be automatically enriched and added to when your form is submitted. Yeah, so basically this is everything you need to know about third-party integrations, and in the next video we will go through the details of how forms are created using third-party integrations and how sync and communication with that services are done using WordPress and our plugin.